Encode your DNA. Define your genetic structure. Choose a genetic resilience. Choose your fur style. Pick your main color. Choose your detail color. Pick a commando, cypher, saboteur, sentinel, dead mercenary, deadeye, commando, cypher, dead mercenary, cypher, mercenary, mercenary chosen. That'll work. Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun. We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice or simply stop living. But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
Let me introduce myself. I'm the light and bright side of you, or your inner voice to be precise, an echo of balance and constant.
Seems more like you're being light-headed if you ask me, but you'll come around, eventually.
But what comes around...
In your nature?
Right is always right. Guess left can be right sometimes. Stories of death and the bodies left behind, a reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others. Do you remember the beast that shattered your family, or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger. Better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story. This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes. The predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die. Oil sludges everywhere. Changed with it. Evolution has its ways. Slash him down. Those are the kind of things you need. Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight. That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy. Whoa! It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it. The morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress, rods that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you. Flex those arms. Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks travelled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before. Someone locked it solid. Just a few moves left. Make them count. There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and, without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. The sound of spark metal going pew-pew is never locked. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. few moves left. Make them count. There you go. The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out. That one's good. Chop him. Shot. Cutting edge. That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives. Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Mooma knows you are here. You're such a good... The potato people, or non...
Yeah.
The Nono's key energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete. You'll need a net to catch the Nono. He wants you to use his and asks you to be gentle. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Mooma comes looking for you. He lost you there for a while, but the tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't sparked a the murk-puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the northwest route. Noko has tamed the midget and is preparing to take on the hoof-puff at the end of the east route. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree... Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation... You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb. Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters. A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see. must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. The World Eaters have made their marks on our world over time. That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake. Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive. He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves. Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged.
That's a spark of light in you!
That's right! Smack that spark out before it's
You don't have to be so harsh. It's such a little spark.
Take it out now while it's small.
There's Out-of-Date again. He must have missed something important. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out-of-Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part. Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be? It's a bridge. Just get over it. Stand against that. They've destroyed this area, muddied up what used to be muck, as if it wasn't bad enough before the tribe war began. That's the Jagni tribe's fort. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war or part of the problem. Let's see. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Says they're cautious of non-allies. Says their door is always open for anyone willing.
Zata idzie mój totloho. Karieżne stace. Nie bira jety rykli.
He welcomed
Zum ilam dat nete zivo.
the news of a cold-blooded Ronin crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 preceded you.
Nalest stari dat. Tada ja put pinatovo. Zenakaz pripad snacte. Tel idzie mój te apinosko. Mali muza zivot
Says
apinosko.
there is some darkness in the best of us, even you, and
Oni sporenos odlisini. Ives je o vlada novi ite reki. Novi skuni.
the myriad of
Totloho novi.
their kin must put an end to the war before war puts an end to them. It'll cost bruises and broken bones.
Zivot zum ilam dat nete.
They have no intention of letting this drag out, or he wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen.
Zum ilam dat nete. Ozikali.
Even if you see the world differently, you must hit them as soon and as hard as you can.
Ja put yeti re zivo.
Once you've
Mali muza mit ig mali muz paro. Zata uko. Zata apinosko. Novi. Nezdatsne ukoni. Tada.
Anyway, you'll pass your old village on your way.
Idzie mój.
He can't. Pump you up.
Aruhasna.
The gatekeeper welcomes you back to the fort.
Je ne veux à la terreur.
That's a monk up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurled. Encounter. Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer. Let's see. As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past like whispers in the wind. Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He asks how you are today. Goops. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing. He thinks you should really know how to swim by now. Wine. He says that wasn't too bad, was it? He says a feeling that you're going to drown is a great reminder of the need to... But you need practice. Lots of practice. Great things you... You just need more time in the surf. That's the only way you'll ever learn how to swim. You can never try too hard. Judging by your Mooma's look, it seems you forgot something. You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go. The dedication... You should know. Practice makes perfect. As long as it doesn't kill you, she'll see you at the village square. Here's another familiar face with what's on his mind. Asks how you're feeling today. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on. You should look for... He wonders what usefulness you found. He can work wonders with almost anything and...
Juni, stop now.
You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon. He understands, but he thinks it looks like she's starting to lose her patience.
Kannamunta.
You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village.
Deret.
Then you've got to...
Pialtuma.
She wants you to grow.
Kannamunt. Pendrene senema. Drumblele mar samanwunundu. Kanaruta.
You've always followed your own path, but this time she needs you to follow her.
Inadabsunka. Gendrana mala.
They look determined. Better watch out.
Emma tua moana.
He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going.
Shandu sitoro se ea e tifaga. Pieri tutti ama sele mai multe.
He wants to know who you think you are.
Pieri tutti ama sele mai multe.
You'll have to face pain at some point. He offers to help.
Yo no massaman barut.
She asks if you're hurt. What happened?
Anora ka papom. Urasa durut.
The most
Katja topolupta.
It's time to focus on your training now.
Inadabsunka.
Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best.
Vaksan u intabadan kamaklai zatunak.
Seeing you always
Mustakabala no kundun mansela fat mustakbala.
He asks if you could help him too before you leave for training.
Lech mustakabala no kar.
He suggests
Si logo partinea falish.
he's curious to see what you found.
Gewein over bugbug ads in mo. Why ad funo diabe? La fea nuch. Why ad funo diabe?
The stuff
Inta badam waksif.
You should-
Badam wakome.
he's